Alright, I'm on hole number 3. If I can get to a Golf Clash Notebook here, we'll take a look at it. Golf Clash Notebook, awesome website. If you're not using it, you're absolutely crazy if you play this game. Alright, I'm shooting the blind shot down into the hole down here. I'm taking the path to the right. So I'm taking my accurate bag. And I'm going to take a Kingmaker once again. I have decided that I have to take a Kingmaker on this hole. It's not for the first shot. You can get the first shot in there with a Katana or a Quasar or a Titan. I think, you could probably get in there with a Titan, and I could take a Titan on this hole. But I've been playing with a Kingmaker, and I think I might have started the week off with a Titan, but we're in the weekend round, so I want to make sure I bring the right stuff to every hole. I want to give myself every advantage when I get to that hole to be able to get myself into the right spot. Most of the holes in this tournament, except for the par 3s, are all about the drive shot, putting yourself in exactly the right spot, and then bringing the club for that spot and the ball to complement that club, so that you give yourself that best look at trying to pick that shot up, because most of the shots that you're taking in this tournament are not easy shots. Let's see if we can get somebody here. Playing a Ricky, I can't believe it takes this long. Even if I was playing a replay. Come on. M-Rap. SoCal Slicers. They're playing on the West Coast. They're up pretty late. I'm playing on the West Coast. It's pretty late. Maximum top spin. And I want to be off of this about 3.5 rings, or about 2.5 rings. I'm going to take the wind out. It's a 2-3. And that's max curl, and I don't need max. And I hit it good on the inside, which is not good. But I think there might be just enough room if I didn't get too much length. Everything's going to the right, so that entire shot's going to the right. So I'm set up. You can see where the ball guy was going off out into the middle of nowhere, into the fairway out there. So the deal is that everything is set up to the right, and I'm trying to get so that a grate to the left would be pretty close to that fringe up, that rough up at the top, and I've got the entire lower part of the fairway. So while I don't like hitting good shots, especially on something like that where it's no overpower, if that would have been good to the left, I would have been sunk. But I got a little lucky. So there's a little luck in this round right there. Alright, now I'm in the perfect spot. So I've got this entire fairway pad to work with, and I can line it right up at it. So from this distance, I think we're pretty good on speed. So I'm gonna go 2.4. I'm right at the red line, so 2.4 rings, 100% accurate club. That's where I bought it, or brought it, excuse me. Oh, I hit it great to the left. My timing's off. And I like that speed though. That particular spot, I had good distance on that drive, so that particular spot where I was at, I actually didn't have to put on any topspin. But from where my normal spot has been landing, I'm just far enough back. My red line's just far enough back. I'm about 3 rings off of that rough surface, and I've been having to add about a half a topspin. And I want to be about the distance that I was away from it at the end right there, where I was maybe like half a cut. That cut pattern that's on the green, I was like maybe half of that cut short, and then it kind of trickled past it. opponent still has a little bit of work to do. Isn't it perfect? I missed that exact putt about that far in this account in the opening round. I had a pretty decent opening round. I think I shot a 25 in this account, and I dropped 2 holes. I missed that putt, and I missed the putt. There was some glitch. I think what happened was I was taking the putt, and my pinky knuckle hit the screen, and because I play with a stylus, and so my pinky knuckle hit the screen, and so 2 things were touching the screen at the same time, and it released. I think that's what happened. I went back and watched the video, and there was a touch over there because I've got it so if I touch the screen you can see the touches. But I picked up 3 shots, so I had a pretty decent round and a pretty wild round at the same time. I have it posted up. 77. My 77 account had a really good opening round. I shot a 27 in my in that account during the opener. With 28 as the minimum goal, looking for 30. I mean, I think in these brackets, I don't know what the people at the top of this bracket are, and I'm surprised this is the second week in a row I've been in a bracket that had more than 100 people in it. This one's got 24. The bracket last one had like 111 or something. So we're still trying to get into the top 100. All right, that was hole number 3 of the Skyline Cup tournament in the opening round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching. Or excuse me, the weekend round.